Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the Newcastle career mode. This, my friends, is episode 27. That is apparently 27 in Czech. Let me know in your language what is episode 28. Yes, it's back, my friends, as it is with the episode of Newcastle. A few things that we had to discuss in the last episode, and many people were like, no, don't do it. Everyone was losing their minds. I was suggesting to sell Enis Bardi because he just isn't growing. And immediately, Enis has gone up to an 81 rating. He's like, hey, bro, I'm still here. I'm still here to fight for my place. And a lot of people have been saying, no, don't let him go and all that stuff. So, all right, Enis, you have your chance. You have your chance. Hopefully, you can get to an 82 in this season. That'd be great. We have also started to put him into the training sessions now because his sprint speed is absolutely awful. His acceleration is okay, but his sprint speed is really bad. So we're trying to improve that. But in general, we all love Enis Bardi. He knows it. And in a few days back, I actually, like yesterday, I think, I got a tweet from someone which said that Arsenal is actually interested in signing Enis Bardi. Now, that would be crazy. If that would happen, man, I have to do a FIFA 21 Arsenal career mode. If that happens, we will have to do it, guys. But enough about that. I'm extremely excited about today's episode. We're going into this one, and I will be recording this one, and then later on, I'll be driving to the Netherlands to finally see my mom and stepdad again, and also to see Gray again, our dog. So I can't wait for that. Gray is going to be with us for 2 weeks in the future. Towards the end of this month, he'll be here for 2 weeks. So I'm extremely excited about that as well. I hope you guys are excited about today's episode. If you are, please make sure to support it by leaving comments down below. And of course, hitting that like button for this video. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Newcastle United right now in the league table, just back into the top 6. Just about, though. Only 1 point ahead of Wolves and only 4 points ahead of Spurs, who is definitely a very strong side. And at the top of the league, you still have Manchester City and Liverpool battling it out. Liverpool, 1 game in hand, potentially will be taking over the first position once again. You know how we played against both teams. Manchester City, we were more successful against. Liverpool, we were not as successful. I think we had 1 draw and 1 win, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might have been 1 draw and 1 loss. I can't actually quite remember. But in today's episode, guys, we're up against Leicester City. Leicester currently in the 4th position, 59 points. That's going to be a very interesting matchup for us. And a lot of people in my comments have been screaming for me to get Amavi onto the bench and instead bring in Tavares. So Tavares now is going to get his chance as a right back during the time that Klostermann is injured. This man has lots and lots of pace. He's 6'2" tall, so pretty similar to Klostermann. Just needs to improve his defending, and that is something that we will be focusing on, that we are already focusing on with Tavares in training sessions. But this is the first time he's going to make it into the starting lineup, so I'm quite looking forward to see how he does. But as I said before, a lot of players are aging in our squad. Acuna is 29 years old. He has gone down from an 82 to an 81 already. Ben Yedder is at the age of 30. We need to cash out with these players in the upcoming transfer window as soon as we can. And we need to then spend a lot of money on our team as well, because players like Greenwood, players like Brahim Diaz are only loanees. They will be going, and the rest of our squad is looking good in terms of talent in the squad, like Gibbs, White, Phillips holding down the midfield, Coman and Umur for the wings. Shearer potentially going to be a good substitute for the attacking positions. Now has ridiculous pace, by the way, which is nice to see. The only issue with Shearer is his dribbling, and that is one thing that we are focusing on currently to improve. He has 79 agility, and hopefully he can get better and better as we move forward, because he's 5'11" with those stats. He could be an insane player in the future for sure, and the 5-star week for this is just massive as well. But there's a lot to change in the future. Depay is going to be joining us next season, potentially replacing Ben Yedder or replacing Almiron. We'll make that decision at that point. I think we might replace both of them, to be honest with you. But let's go into some comments. Here's one coming in from Tommaso Tricamo. He says, what do you think of Achraf Hakimi to Inter and Arjen Robben coming out of retirement for Groningen? Now, Hakimi to Inter, I don't like that transfer. I really don't like it, because I think he was perfect at Dortmund, man. I genuinely think he was perfect over there. I think it was the perfect club for him and for his growth. and he was doing really well. It sucks to see that he's not staying at Dortmund. Obviously, it was a loan spell. I don't know if it was Dortmund's side saying, hey, we can't afford to buy this player. I'm not too sure how it all came down, but I think Dortmund would have been perfect for him. So sadly, he's going to leave. I think at Inter, he'll have a good time, but not as good as at Dortmund, in my opinion, in terms of personal growth, because over there at Dortmund, he has a lot of players that are around his age and they're all growing together as a great team. So it kind of sucks to see him to go to Inter, but at the same time, it's a massive signing for Inter, in my opinion. Hakimi is a really, really quality right back, and I can't believe Real Madrid are letting him go. Isn't Carvajal like aging or something? Do they have like a buyback clause by any chance? I don't know. But yeah, Arjen Robben coming out of retirement. Very nice. Very, very nice. I want to see how he plays, which means in FIFA 21, we will definitely have a flashback Arjen Robben in Ultimate Team, which is going to be like, what, 94 rated? Can't wait for it. Leicester City's lineup as we go into this game. Marega, Barnes, Perez, Tielemans, Augusto, Ndidi. Good thing is, Maddison isn't there, guys. Normally, we play against Maddison, and he's the one that destroys us all the time. But here we go. Let's see what we can achieve against Leicester City, who is in the fourth position in the league. A team that we could potentially catch up to if we do get a win right here. So this is a massive matchup for our squad. The top 4 race, can we get involved in it, or is it too much to ask for already with the team that we have at the moment? First season, we didn't really do too well. We kind of dropped off big time and didn't really do well in the cups as well. Got kicked out of all of them. Didn't qualify for any European competitions. This season, we are definitely doing better. We have definitely improved the squad. But the question remains, oh my god, what a pass from Enis Bardi. Oh my. Oh, hold on. Where is he? Hug me, Enis. Let's go. Enis jumping on the back of Almiron. What an incredible pass that was from Enis Bardi around the defender into Almiron, and a class finish, of course, on his left foot. He has to finesse it around the keeper. But I'm still in awe about that pass. It's not the perfect finish, don't get me wrong. The goalkeeper even gets a touch to it, I believe. It's nice to see Almiron score, but Enis Bardi's pass right there once again proves that we just should not let him go. We just should not let him go. The man is capable of magic moments like that, and we need to keep him around. Looking into some comments from the last episode once again. Here's one from Vanda. And he or she says, the reason why you're losing simulation games is because of the glitch that happens when you recently changed your formation. You need to at least play 3 games in a row yourself with the changed formation. That way, the simulations, you can get a positive results. Like, I've never heard of anything like this. 140 people have left a like on that. I have never in my life heard that there is such a thing of you have to play with this formation yourself first before it actually works in simulations. Does anyone have actual proof about this? Like, can people confirm this? Because I don't feel like there's a such thing in FIFA. I think it might be a subjective thing to you. I don't think that's actually a thing in FIFA. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Just let me know in the comments down below, guys, because I've never heard of anything like that in all my years of making FIFA content. Also, by the way, I've seen comments like this one from Sinos. He says, is it just me, or does Johnny's hair look like Alisson before he got a haircut, or Karius on FIFA 20? Yeah, guys, trust me, it's going to get even worse. Like, this is not the worst stage that you're looking at. I am full aware of the fact that my hair is going to look absolutely horrific for probably a year. For probably a year, it will look absolutely horrific. But for once in my lifetime, I want to have longer hair. For once in my lifetime, I want to see how I could potentially look with a longer haircut. And I'm going to just pull through it, man. Because due to this whole COVID situation and everything, like, I'm just staying at home. I'm just trying my best to, like, not go out. Obviously, I am going out in terms of, like, going to the gym again, which is huge. That makes me extremely happy. I don't need much more. Honestly, I don't. I love my job. I love going to the gym. I love hanging out with my wife and going out with her, meeting her family, meeting my family. That's pretty much enough for me. This whole situation has kind of shown me one thing in life, and that is the most important things in life. And that is, most of the time, your own health, of course, the health of the people around you, and just sharing time with your family. As Almiron is going in for a second. Almiron! 29th minute. It is Miguel Almiron scoring once again. Wow, Almiron, you're good. You're good, man. What's happening here? He's heard of us replacing him in the next season, and all of a sudden he's making runs in behind, scoring goals, and just showing absolute composure in front of the targets. Wow, I'm impressed, Almiron. I'm very impressed. Congratulations on your great form right here. Leicester City potentially dropping out of the top 4 due to this game. Also, guys, let's look at the fan objectives. Min Arma is on 18 out of 20. It's nearly done, and the first objective of the season, as you guys know, is finished. Ben Yedder has achieved his Ben Ratter objective, which is nice to see. Like Father, Like Son is on 2 out of 5, so it is looking like we could potentially pull it off, because I've actually been liking the performances of Shearer lately. The next Johnny is on 2 out of 10. That is seeming to be the toughest objective for me so far, as we just conceded a ridiculous goal from NDD. Since when does NDD have an amazing finesse shot from outside the box? I cannot believe this just happened. Take a look at this strike once again, please. Unbelievable. NDD cuts inside and just goes, you know what? I'm just going to take the shot. And it's more than perfect. It's genuinely unbelievable. It's a half volley finesse shot from outside the box. Hey, respect. Respect. Leicester City is back into the game. This game is not done yet. Going back into the objectives. Next Johnny, 2 out of 10. Again, like I said, that seems to be one of the toughest ones to do. Prolific fullbacks. I think we can do better there. So let's try with Acuna. Acuna on the run. On the counter. Straight after kickoff. Acuna is being chased. Acuna has Ben Yedder. Acuna into Ben Yedder. It could have worked out straight away. 4 out of 10 so far in prolific fullbacks. We need to do better. Well, the second half has begun, and of course, Newcastle United wants to hold on to this lead. But players like Ndidi are just putting in all the effort into this one, as you can tell. They're trying their absolute best. So, Maximan, we just need 2 more goal contributions from you this season. One thing I just got to hope for is that he doesn't get injured. Injuries would completely ruin our objectives chase. But I think I might have to put in like a clause of long-term injury kind of denies us doing the fan objective, then it doesn't count. But I guess it's fine. We only have 2 to go for. Even if he can play only 1 game at some point towards the end of the season, we should be able to still achieve that, right? But Leicester City still coming in with Perez with good passing play, good movement, good dribbling. And this game is not over, as I mentioned before. So Yundru in the middle defending for us nicely as we try and build up another attack with potentially Almiron making a great run. Or Enis Bardi down the middle. Enis down to Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz down to Saint-Maximin. He stops. That was not a smart stop, was it? All right, 60th minute. I think I'm going to make some changes, guys. I think Enis Bardi is a bit tired, so we're going to take him off right now. And we're going to bring on... I think Calvin Phillips is the only real choice, because as soon as I don't sub him in, he starts complaining about his playtime. It looks like Coman. No, it looks like Gibbs White wants a little bit of playtime as well. Oops, that's the wrong one. Saint-Maximin stays in the team, and then Shearer will probably come in for Ben Yedder a little bit later on. Uh-oh. Marega cuts in, shoots and scores. It's 2-2. Leicester City have made it back into this game. Hermoso and Soyuncu cannot stop him. That's rough. That is rough. He just made it look so easy, man. Marega scores the equalizer. After us going 2-0 up, we haven't really been performing, so... Yeah, I only have myself to blame here. Acuna. Come on, Acuna. You should have that, Acuna. Hermoso gets taken out. Should be a yellow card at least for Pereira. Could be something more than that, actually. Hold on. It's a red card for Ricardo Pereira. That's a bit much, don't you think? I think that's a little much. That's a lot. I don't think that's a red card at all, but it gives us the massive advantage right now, and we should be using it immediately. Down the right-hand side, Ricardo Pereira should be missing. Actually, this is the left side. What am I talking about? Here we go. Almiron into Calvin. Calvin to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder loses it. Partey will pick it up. There's a run from Gibbs White into Saint-Maximin. into the middle. It's a horrible pass, but I still played it. All right, now I think it's time to take Ben Yedder off. We need fresh legs up front, so it's going to be... Do I want to win? Then I probably have to put in Greenwood. Am I okay with a draw? Or possibly a win? I go with Shearer. This is a tough decision to make. Man, I have to go with Shearer. I have to go with Shearer. If he wants to become a Newcastle legend, he has to come in and see what he can do in this matchup. Ben Yedder comes off. It is going to be Alan Shearer's son, Will Shearer, coming into the game. Can he perform? Can he get something done? Let's answer that question with a yes, hopefully. Gibbs White. This time he cuts inside. Looks for Saint-Maximin in the middle. Saint-Maximin. Nice moves. He's still going into Shearer. Left foot. Yes! Let's go! The kid has scored again. Will Shearer is doing it for Newcastle. I contemplated summoning Greenwood, but I made the right decision, it seems. I think Greenwood would have scored that one as well. But honestly, Saint-Maximin gets past the tackle and Shearer puts it in for Newcastle. That's nice to see. This is the type of play you expect from the son of a legend. Newcastle 3-2 up against Leicester right now, potentially picking up the 3 points. That could be absolutely massive for the club right now in a chase for the top 6 and potentially for the top 4. That's a good ball down the wing. Tavares misses the tackle, or the interception, I should say. So Yunju now is trying to stop them. Marega, good moves. Tavares in a good spot. Please play it away. Whew, that was high pressure. That was a lot of high pressure there, and we just got away with it. Look at this now. Look at this now. Bang. Oh, was it offside? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Shearer's son with the second one. He scores yet again. Newcastle United going up 4-2 against Leicester. That is 4 out of 5 for the like father, like son objective. Is this kid going to be the next big thing? Is he going to be the next big thing, man? Unreal finish on his left foot. That's lovely to see. It is an amazing finish. Great control. Great half volley. And it just goes into the back of the net. Shearer's son now with 4 goals in the Premier League. He's all smiles, as we are as well. Referee should be blowing the whistle, though, any second. And with that, we have won. We trusted in the future of Newcastle, and he responded. He stepped up and scored. Ndidi, your goal was the best in this game, but it wasn't enough to stop Alan Shearer's son. Amazing scenes as we beat Leicester City away from home. A 9.5 rating for Almiron, who got himself 2 goals. Shearer coming in with a 9.3 as well. Enis Bardi with a 9.4 himself. 2 assists in this game. Massive dub against Leicester City in a game where they dominated possession, but we dominated the attacks. Shearer's dribbling and acceleration is going up. He's pushing towards that 73. Mugasu slowly growing up as well as a defensive player. We really like to see that. Tavares, Bardi being trained as well. I probably should focus on Mugasu's defensive training from this point on. Not too much on the passing side, because that is the thing that he needs the most as far as I can remember. So in this next training session, let's just do that real quick. Mugasu, let's put you on the proper training sessions of becoming a good defender. That is what we need him to do. We need him, his defensive awareness needs to go up big time. Stand tackle and slide tackle as well. So let's focus on that right now. And his strength is potentially going to go up to a 94, which is insane, by the way. 94 strength on him already. He's 6'8" tall. That guy is going to be an absolute monster in the defense. I can't wait. Newcastle, though, take a look at that, boys. We are in the 4th position. Manchester United could take over, though. So let's see what happens as we move forward into the next week, where we play against Fulham at home. Newcastle is out of the top 4. Manchester United 2 points ahead of us. Liverpool also 2 points ahead of us with 1 game in hand. And Chelsea is getting mixed up into the title race. Very interesting. Chelsea, if they do win, they will be 1 point behind Man City. Didn't expect them to be a part of this race, but it seems like they will be. Aguero is stuck on 27 goals. Ben Yedder on 20. What is it looking like in terms of assists? Douglas Luiz, 14 assists in 26 matches. That's insane. That's genuinely insane. Has he scored many goals as well? Is he in there for the goals? No. But Douglas Luiz, man, what a player. 79 rating, just doing all the bits for our team. If he continues to grow, I don't think we're going to change him up, man. I think we're going to keep the midfield as it is. But right now, we're up against Fulham, which is going to be an interesting matchup by itself. Klosterman's still injured. Fulham, hopefully, we can do well against this team. The team is fully fit, so let's see what we can do. Fulham coming up right now. Hopefully a good result. We only have the Premier League to play. As you guys know, we got kicked out of the Carabao Cup, kicked out of the FA Cup as well. And Tavares gets injured. That's not good to see. Ben Yedder scores his 21st goal of the season. Let's go. Nice to see that. Anyone else want to step up and do something here? Tavares gets subbed off. Almiron scores, and it is another goal for Ben Yedder in the 83rd minute. And we have just beaten Fulham. Nice. Very good. 3 points against a team where we had to win, in my opinion. But how long is the injury? 2 months. Oh my God, man. The poor kid just got into the starting lineup and they're already taking it away from him. Ah, that sucks. That sucks big time. Camera return. Amavi has to return into the team. Tavares is out. It is sad to see, but yep, that's just what it is right now. Amavi coming back in. Salisu cannot play right back, so yeah, Amavi with the 5-star week, but we'll have to play right back from this point on. Tavares and Klosterman both injured. That's really bad. With Tavares being injured, now there's a spot open for players to be trained. Segura, as you guys know, has 88 to 93 potential. Should potentially be someone that we focus on in terms of training sessions. Maybe I should get more involved there. Umur is another player that we might want to focus on. He's 21 years old, one of the younger players in the team. Vergara, same goes for him. Midfielders, Douglas Luiz. Do I want to improve him? Do I want to put him into the training sessions? I guess I do. But then again, he's already amazing. Like, I really like Douglas Luiz and his current growth. Fullbacks, we only have African English, who is out on loan. Should be out on loan. And goalkeepers, we have Ramsdale, who is continuously growing. I really like what Ramsdale is doing right now. And he has been playing extremely well. So potentially he's going to stick with us for a very long time. But I think I'm going to focus on the attackers. I'm going to focus on Umur right now in one of these training sessions. I want his shooting to massively improve because it's absolutely terrible. And I also want to put in Segura, who has incredible potential. How's his shooting looking like? Very bad. So let's put him into the training sessions as well. So these two are going to be joining in on the training sessions from this point on. With that being said, another training session coming in straight away. Defensive awareness and stand tackle of Mugasu going up. He's closing in on that 75 rating, slowly becoming a potential player for the first team in the future. And we just got a huge job offer, which is very impressive. First of all, youth squad monthly report once again. Aiden Cook looking good. Andres Segura, as mentioned, looking insane. Lamte looking okay. Not too great. He has good speed and all that. Good strength. So physically, he's looking good. But in terms of in-game stats, when it comes to defending, not looking that good. 57 overall only. But we have a manager role coming in from Dortmund. Like, look at this. I would love to be a coach at Dortmund. It's obviously a dream job, but I cannot accept it. I cannot accept it. It is a dream job, but hey, Dortmund, I'm sorry. You'll have to get along without me. Haaland, I would have loved to coach you, but it's not the time for it right now. Wolves is our next opponent. They are on 58 points right now, guys. We are on 64. So we have to try and beat this team because it is a team that is potentially challenging for top 6. Spurs is back into the top 6, as you can see. And we are nowhere near safe when it comes to the top 6 at the moment. And we are still contending for the top 4. So if we genuinely want to prove that we are a top 4 contender, this next matchup is a must-win against Wolves. But in terms of results so far against Wolves, how have we done against that team? Have we been successful? We lost against them in the FA Cup. They kicked us out of it. So that is a big spur of motivation for us. We need to beat them. And in the league, we lost against them as well. Okay, so it seems like Wolves is the toughest team that we have played against this season. I don't think we've lost twice to any team this year. So let's get it on, Wolves. Let's do this. It's time for revenge for the FA Cup. Diego Jota and Cutrone, you guys, let's see if you can beat us again. It is a very strong team, Wolves. It seems like their tactics are the ones that have taken us down in the past, but ever since the last time we played against them, we have changed our formation. So hopefully this time around we'll be doing better. Obviously, without Klosterman defensively, it's not going to be that great. Amavi is a good replacement, but not perfect. Still, the Wolves starting off immediately with Rasmussen and the cross coming in and a corner given away. That's a decent cross towards Bully. On the line, we save it, and straight away. I can't believe that just went in. I genuinely cannot believe that just went in. That's ridiculous. Bully jumps up like nearly outside of the box. We save it on the line, and we put it right in front of a Wolves player. Acuna saves it, and he's right there to pick it up. The reaction time on Klaus, incredible. And Wolves take the lead again against Newcastle United. I'm upset, man. I'm really upset. Look at them. Look at them putting the effort, man. They know they can beat us. We need to stop this team right now. The goal scorer gets a yellow card. Oh my god, what a ball again to the goal scorer, Felix Klaus. He has options down the middle. He's going to play it. He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot again and hit the post. We get incredibly lucky. This Klaus seems unstoppable right now. Douglas Luiz, down the left we go with Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin has people in support in the middle. He finds no one. Absolutely no one. I tried to get it to Douglas Luiz, but sadly, it does get deflected. Man, this Wolves team is causing me all sorts of issues. All sorts of issues. I cannot stop them. I cannot stop them, man. They just go through. They tank their way through. Then Dunker seems incredible. And we could potentially concede here. Going to put Ramsdale a little bit further back. We shoot, and we got it. Nope, we don't have it. Ramsdale makes another save. 2 yellow cards on Wolves already. That's good to see. Potentially could force out another red from our opponents. That's a horrible pass for me. An absolutely horrific pass. Putrone down the wing still. It's a good cross. I can see it. Ramsdale gets a touch on it. A header coming inside. Partey not being able to stop this man. Putrone, his shot gets deflected off the defender. He was then Dunker, actually, I believe. This is a very hard game to play right now for us as we struggle to even touch the ball. Wolves in complete control. Ennis, well done. Ben Yedder, Douglas Luiz. Douglas, he's trying to create some space down the middle. There was some space, but the defender, once again, reacting ever so quickly. It just doesn't allow us to get us any passes in behind at the moment. Their defensive lineup is pretty strong and tough to penetrate. Wolves now being forced back a little, though, and that has helped us to get a touch on it. Passing is just unreal. I cannot stop this team right now. Partey, come on. 30 minutes of added time. Can we get a goal right before half time? That'd be clutch. Douglas Luiz just running through. Plays it across. Ben Yedder, not the fastest, not the strongest, not the best in dribbling, but one of the best in terms of finishing. As we get it inside, Bardi! Yes! It comes off the goalkeeper. And it's Bardi not only getting assist, but also scoring right now before halftime. Perfect timing, boys. Let's go. Back into the game against Wolves. This is one of the toughest games I've played this season, 100%. This team is strong. Very, very strong. And it's tough to stop them in their tracks. But we're trying. We're trying, guys. We're trying our best. 12 goals in the Premier League right now so far for Enis Bardi. Congratulations, Enis. Love to see it. Now, the second half has begun, and in this half, I aim to have more possession than Wolves. It has been one of the biggest issues than when we played that first half against them. They were just holding on to possession all the time, and I wasn't really able to get a word in these games. But hopefully now, we will do better as we consciously try to aim for more possession. Enis Bardi gets the ball taken off of him too easily, though. Oh, yes. Beautiful ball. Acuna. Acuna. Running forward. The fullback in full force. Hey, we might have been offside. No, it isn't. Oh, it is. It is. It sadly is. That's a bad pass for me. Oh, wow. My bad pass results in their amazing attack right here. Soyuncu, let's go. What a tackle, son. That's what I want to see from the highest rated defender in my team. And here we go onto the counter with Douglas Luiz. Ben Yedder with a run in behind Bully, but he gets stopped in his tracks. Now Wolves are being forced down the wings, and right there we have Acuna waiting. The midfield is slowly being dominated by our team as we create more and more space to run in behind too, with the likes of Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder loses it again. Man, I think it's genuinely time to let him go next season. It is time. The old man needs to be released from the grind in the Premier League. That's a great move. Then Donker absolutely destroying me and nearly scoring a goal as well. 64th minute, we have to take 2 players off as we normally do. The 2 center midfielders seem to drop a lot in their stamina when it comes to these games. They're putting in a lot of work. And you know what? Shearer is coming in again. Can he save us once again? Can he be the one to get the win for Newcastle United? And also, if he does, he's going to complete the objective. He's going to be done with his objective. So let's see if we can get it done with Shearer. Oh, Acuna, there he goes into Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin cuts inside, has support in the middle. It is Gibbs-White. 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 Kevin. Shearer. Shearer. Let's go. Shearer has done it again. He steps in. First touch in the game. And he has scored. What an absolute legend. Yes. 72 rated, and the man is scoring goal after goal all of a sudden. How did I keep this guy on the bench for so long? Look at that. We get really lucky. Gibbs-White gets the shot in, deflected. Calvin Phillips heads it back in, and Shearer, with the composure of his dad, puts it into the back of the net. Unreal. His 5th goal. The objective is done. Well done, son. Well done. 2 objectives have been achieved for the season now. Ben Ratter and like father like son are done. All or nothing for the top 6 is still looking good, so potentially 3 objectives are going to be achieved. The Saint-Maximin one should hopefully be done as well within the next games that we have left. We only have to get 2 goal contributions with him. Overall, unreal stuff, man. Really happy with this. We have to be careful here at the back. We have to be very careful. Soyuncu, very nice done, man. Soyuncu is a great player. Really good. Love him in that centre-back position. Great signing that we have made there. Gibbs-White and Shearer. 2 English lads playing together, but sadly Shearer gets stopped in his tracks as Partey tries to put in a tackle. Acuna now down the left-hand side of our team. It's a good cross. We have to get this away. We have to get this away, and we get extremely lucky as they miss the target. Uh-oh. They nearly scored again. Does he actually give a yellow card now? Ah, Gibbs-White gets a yellow card for that tackle that he put in, which is all right, I guess. We'll play it short, and we'll take our sweet time in this one. Gibbs-White running down the wings, just wasting the time of our opponents. Gibbs-White, cross to the far post. Shearer, known for his heading ability, just like his dad, huh? That's what's happening. He has done it again. This kid has scored another goal. 2 goals in both matches when he comes in as a substitute. We don't score from headers, but we just have Shearer going back and putting the power into it. Get in. Uh-oh. Oh my God. I was about to say, thankfully we scored another one because we were about to concede one there, but Ramsdale coming up with cat-like reflexes. Unreal stuff from that man right there in our goal. He has improved massively. Look, again, what a save. Ref, you have to blow the whistle at this stage. The game is set and done. Shearer has decided yet another match. He is the absolute hero and the player of the episode. 3 points for Newcastle against a team that we couldn't beat this season. Wolves, get out of here, okay? Get out of here, man. This is your stadium. Don't care. Get out of here. Newcastle now in the 5th position. 67 points on us. Potentially, actually, we could be fighting for the title. If we win our next game, we're on 70 points. I mean, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Top 4 would be an absolute dream. Top 6 is the goal that we have set ourselves. Extremely happy with the performance of the team and just surprised by how good Shearer has been, man. Unreal performances by him as he keeps on improving, as the entire team keeps on improving. Extremely satisfied with everything that we have done. And a player is returning from injury as well. Who is it going to be? Is it Klosterman? Klosterman is back. Yes. Lovely. Klosterman is back from his injury, guys. That is a big one for us. That is going to make a huge change in our starting lineup. Klosterman back into the team. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. So for the last few matches of the season, we are looking very, very good right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. The player of the episode 100% is Alan Shearer's son. It is Will Shearer coming in with the goals. 5th position on Newcastle right now. 67 points. We're going to continue to try and do our best. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time as we approach the season finale to see where we end up. Champions League football or Europa League. We're going to see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Take care and peace.